Alright, what's going on, guys? So back today with another video, and today's kind of an informational video. So we're going to be discussing, as you know by the tag, the title, how to track your macros, and I'm also going to be telling you what macros are. So let's get started. So first of all, macros are just short for macronutrients, right? There's three macronutrients predominantly. You have your fats, your protein, and your carbohydrates, right? Then you've also got your micronutrients, such as vitamins and minerals. Okay, so as any fitness professional will tell you, you should have a balanced diet through these macronutrients and also micronutrients. However, when talking about physique, and I'm only talking about physique, I'm not talking about a healthy lifestyle. With regards to physique, you can practically eat whatever you want if it fits your macros, right? So this is where this whole if it fits your macros thing comes into play, which is kind of a whole different topic. So I'm not going to go too much into detail within that. So you can either calculate your own macros, or you can get someone like me, a fitness professional, to do that for you. Now bear in mind that, in all honesty, not a lot of personal trainers even touch on macros, which in my opinion is pretty stupid, because you can put a client through the most difficult training session, and if they go home and eat shit, then they're not going to make any progress, right? So there's plenty of information regarding fats, protein and carbs, which I'm not going to go into detail about right now. The main thing I'm going to talk about now is how to track your macros. Right, so a lot of people think that tracking your macros is really difficult, and in truth it really isn't. I've done it now for probably like 6 months, and it's kind of just become a way of life almost. It's really easy to do once you get to grips with it all. So first of all, what you're going to need is a scale, a food scale, and second of all, you're going to need something to track with. So for example, MyFitnessPal. This is what I use. So I'm going to show you now what I track. I use my phone, bear in mind, so I use the application on my phone because it's easier to scan food. You can't actually do that on a laptop.
Alright guys, so this is my phone, and as you can see I've loaded up MyFitnessPal application, and it's come up. Oh, hold up, let me go back. So that blue button at the bottom, right, so you hit that, and this is how you add your food, right? So as you can see, it's got 5 options there. So it's got status, water, food, exercise and weight. Now bear in mind, I track my weight, but I don't track it on MyFitnessPal. I don't really track my exercises, although I should. With regards to water, you want to be drinking about 4.5 litres a day, which is about a gallon. And I don't update my status because that's just weird. So hit food, and then it comes up with 4 options, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks. So if I was to hit breakfast, as you can see, this is what I've recently had. So for example, if I was to hit gold standard optimum whey, then it would come up, this is what I've had. So then you hit the tick at the top, and then it goes into your little breakfast option there, boom, which I need to take away because I've just put another one in. So if you want to take it away, just slide to the left, hit delete. Right, so that is that, and then as you see at the bottom, you have your diary, which is what we're on right now, and then if you hit the more button, and this is what I use a lot as well, then, go up to nutrition. Right, so you hit your nutrition and it comes up with a little pie chart. Right, so this is carbs, fats and protein, this is what I've had today. And if you hit this little button there, this is the pie chart, and then the one next to it gives you a breakdown of all of your macros and some micronutrients. So as you can see, I'm focusing, focus. So this is what it's got. So this morning I've had 65 protein, 45 carbs and 25 fat, and that was my first meal. So once you've done that, you can go back. The back button was at the top left hand corner, and that is pretty much it.
Alright, so in simple terms, that is how you track your macros. As I said, you're going to need a scale to weigh all your food out, and you're also going to need the application, and that is literally it. Now, a few common questions that people have is, if my food isn't in MyFitnessPal, what do I do? Now, in my opinion, you can always find an alternative. So for example, if you buy some ham from the butchers or whatever, and they don't have it, then weigh it out, and it can't be far off. But in all honesty, you'd be very surprised at how much food is on there. It's a huge database, and you would struggle not to find your food on there. And another thing, the only time really that tracking your macros can get complicated is when you either try something that you've never tried before. So, for example, a recipe, and you put in loads of ingredients in it. Then it can get a little bit time consuming and complicated, but for the most part it's really simple and easy. And that's it, guys. So today I've discussed how to track your macros. I hope it's helped you out, and if it has, please leave a like rating down below. It'd help me out massively. Comment, subscribe, and if you've got any questions about anything, be it track your macros or anything, just let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.